have to die now. You have to die. Freaking no. Go away. Oh, you went with the mute on top of that. I should have plenty of time here. I should have plenty of time. You get an elixir for that, so if you missed that, it's not that big of a deal, but it is nice to have. Head over to the sparkle and click on it. We have a new enemy. This is technically boss time, I guess. This is Narapa. Now, Narapa is not that difficult. We're going to go for Earth Boost since I'm going to that way through. Really, you're going to go with Condemned like it's going to scare me? Just fire, weak to fire, and I believe lightning as well, just like everything else. 52 on top. That's ridiculous. That will never happen. I'm already rushing. Why would you try so hard to get me to rush some more? I guess is what I'm talking about here. Oh, you have Reflect on. I forgot about that. So let's see if we can find ways around that. I have Reflect on as well, though. But that heals. That doesn't. But down goes Narapa, and we should be good. I am going to... Can I heal? Can I heal off screen? I can't, or out of battle, I can. Very nice. I shouldn't need to, though. What we can do now, I have a minute 42. Wait here. Do not jump. Don't jump. I'm gonna wait here, and I will be back, because I didn't do this the first time. 7, 6, 5, 4, in comes Bash. Bash! I'll be blown to bits before I can even collect my pay. And down he comes with us! Bash didn't have to sacrifice himself. Can't you defuse the statues? I don't think they can. I don't think they can. If you leave before Bash shows up, he's gone. For good. I know because I've made that mistake. That's not a mistake I wish to repeat. Meanwhile, the world is being destroyed. Oh, that guy got smashed. Oh, he fell right in and then just got destroyed. The entire world seems to be ripping apart at the seams. Hang on. No, the airship, it got split in half. Yeah, we all got separated. We all fell at different spots, it seems like. Will we make it out of the airship? Will we even land and survive? Oh, God. The whole world is being destroyed. All because of Kefka. Damn that clown and his evil laugh. The world just gets torn apart. Oh. It's not a pretty sight. On that day, the world was changed forever. That it was. That it was. I'm sorry about the strange cut there, but the world has ended, more or less. So, we need to find out what it is we can do to try to recover for the first time in a Final Fantasy game. We couldn't save the world. We had to let it go. The world was destroyed. But here we have a small island. Looks like somebody has made it. There is a cabin of sorts there. I don't really see anybody. Unless I'm supposed to see the seagull. I don't recognize the seagull, though. Do you have anybody in the cabin there? Is that what you're trying to tell me? There is somebody in the cabin. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to recognize her, but that is clearly Lamia at this point. I can't move her around just yet. She's lying in bed. She's not doing so hot. And in comes... Is that Sid? That looks like Sid to me. Maybe somebody stole Sid's clothes. But I'm pretty sure that's Sid. The hell? He just kind of like glitched through that chair there. It is Lamia. I definitely recognize her now. She's up. She's doing all right. Not everybody died. Lamia made it. That is important. Lamia, at last. Yes, indeed, at last. That's what you just said. You're finally awake. I feel like I've been sleeping forever. For 1 year, actually. I thought you were out for good. A whole year? You've watched over me the whole time? That's really your first question after you wake up after a year? After you tried to save the world and failed? Yes, and I'm about out of energy. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world crumbled, I awoke to find us here together with a few strangers. The world? So it wasn't just a dream? Where are my friends? Where's Luke, most importantly, apparently? I don't know. I only know we're here. Maybe we're the only people left alive. You're not going to talk about repopulating, are you? Since that day, the world's continued its slide into ruin. Animals and plants are dying. The few others who washed up here with us passed away of boredom and despair. That doesn't sound good. My friends, they're probably all gone. Lamia, you're the closest thing to family that I have. We could just live out our lives here peacefully. I suppose so, Sid. Or should I say, Granddad? May I call you that? Gramps, eh? I'm overwhelmed. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter. My long-lost granddad. Hey, are you hungry? I haven't eaten in 3 or so days, ever since I became ill. What would you like? Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here. I'll go catch some. And as we push Sid into bed, because apparently there's only the one bed and we need to share it more or less, we start a new minigame. Can we talk to Sid anymore? No, we can't talk to Sid anymore. I actually do want to equip Lamia properly, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Now, equipping Lamia is entirely not necessary at all. So, let's show off why I did that, and that's pretty much so that we can go out here and try to just leave Sid behind and not catch him anything. But we do encounter new enemies. We find beepers here. I'm going to go ahead and just try to battle them using Whirlwind. You guys have Whirlwind? Well, I wasn't going to use Whirlwind. I was going to use Bolt too, and down they go. There are a few enemies that you can encounter here. You notice they didn't give me any magic points, though. I don't think that is because of how I equipped her. Of course, I equipped her with Zone Seek because that gives her the magic power. Plus 2 on level up. I'm looking for a couple of new enemies. This is probably going to be the last one that I show because this guy is tough as hell. Let's go for a fire too. That hurt him though, and it's not nearly as bad as some of the other dragons that we have encountered with the same sprite. These guys are not that bad. 780 experience. There we go. No magic points though. It could be just because it wouldn't work towards anything, but there are random encounters here. I just wanted to show those off just a little bit. You don't have to do that at this point. What you're supposed to do, and this is the mini game, is you're supposed to head down here and get the fastest fish here. You do have to be picky with the fish. Should you get a slow fish, you can kill Sid. This begins a mini game, as I said, and it looks like he's doing something. What are you doing? Here's a fish. I'm not long for this cruel new world. Pretty much we need to do this over and over. Once again, only catching the quick fish, the good fish. The slow ones, I guess you could say, are, I don't know, sick. Sure, we'll go with sick. I believe that, should there just be another slow one? I want to grab it, because this guy's pretty slow. I just want to grab it and leave and then come back. Maybe I don't remember this as well as I thought. This is a weird little mini game because they don't tell you how you're doing. So let's head back to the world map and come back And there's still no fish there. So let's go and give it to Sid. This might make him a little worse, though. Might make him a little worse. My worst nightmare is to think of you alone here on this wretched island, and a hack and a wheeze kind of tells me that I shouldn't have given him that fish. But they didn't really give me much of a choice there, did they? Once again, just go for the fastest one. Most of these are pretty slow. That's the fastest one of the 3, though. So we'll head up here and give him that one. Hopefully I can do this all on screen. There might need to be a cut here until I can make him better. You can let him die, though. You can definitely let him die. But I'm not going for that today. I want Sid to live. No, Granddad. Oh, God, no, that one's terrible. It's worse for me not to get him anything to get one. That thing is terrible. So once again, I think if I... Is it that I have to get into a battle? It could be that I have to get into a battle. Either way, I'm going to do the rest of this off screen. This is taking far too long, and I will meet you when he has been healed. And I believe this is the fish that should put me over the top. No, not just yet. I did find out the reset is actually talking to Sid without a fish. This last fish here should get me what I'm looking for. I do have the sprint shoes equipped because I've been probably here for about 10 minutes feeding this guy fish. This needs to do it. You are feeling better. Here. There we go. He is now feeling better. I have saved Sid. What's up? Lamia, the project that kept me going over the past year is down below. Go have a look at it. So, now... Yes, thank you. I did find out, like I said, that he is actually the reset. You can find a whole bunch of walkthroughs on how to get this done properly. Pretty much seconds, not steps. He has a constant poison effect, think of it that way, and his HP is... depleting with every second that you are on this without being on the world map, as long as you're in this area. And he's been building a raft. So you need to give him the fish, and you need to give him up to, I think, 256 health, so to speak. And each fish is like anywhere from like 16 to negative 16 health. Lamia, you must leave this place. You have to find your friends. I know, but I'll bring them all back to meet you. That Luke fellow, too, no doubt. Yeah, seriously, the only name that Lamia mentions. It's gotta be important. The raft is only big enough for one. Just like in Titanic, the girl gets it and the guy gets left behind. Although, I'm pretty sure Sid is going to make it this time. Looking at you, Jack. So Lamia has to take the raft out. And off she goes into the world. And where does she go? To the northeast. Now, if you let Sid die, which is, of course, up to you, Lamia will kind of go into a depression and jump off a cliff on the island, and then you'll just end up at the same spot that we end up here, which is slightly to the northeast. It does look like there's a little town there, though. The whole world is ruined, though. It looks like there's like a spiral there. So, either way, saving Sid or letting Sid die, you will end up on the world map here, and that's actually going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I've been Baller Scoop. I've been joined, as always, by our apocalypse surviving squad of Lamia and Lamia alone. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.